What makes me unique? I would say, I guess my empathy. I do have a good sense of empathy for others, and I think that helps a lot in day-to-day life and in the occupation I'm trying to go into.
How did you grow up?
I grew up very conservatively by my father and very liberally by my mother. So there was a constant pull on what I could not do or say. So it was a very complex part to grow up.
Who do you look up to?
I definitely look up to those who do what they love doing for work, because I think those people are the ones who definitely have it the most figured out, and the ones that are going to be happy for the rest of their lives.
What are you planning on doing after high school?
After high school, I'm going to community college to get my RN, and then going on to get my nursing degree.
Why have you chosen to go into the medical field?
I've always wanted to find a job that helped not only myself but helped others too, and I believe that that's definitely a big part into finding a job that really means something that can really make a big difference in people's lives.
Do you remember the moment that you wanted to go into the medical field?
It was way back when, like maybe 6-7 years ago, and my neighbor died in a car crash, and that whole scene was right down the road from me, and I got to see everything, how it all happened, and how the responses were. I saw fire, police, and EMS all work into one meshed group, and I saw them get airlifted, so I was very interested, first of all, in how that whole process worked.
What's the most interesting thing that's happened to you while working with the Souhegan Explorer program?
I would say definitely seeing a heroin overdose was very interesting. It was scary, it was exhilarating, it was exciting all in one thing. And at the same time that it was so frightening, it was so intriguing how the human body worked.
How has your vision of your future changed over time?
I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I thought that I wanted to be a police officer or an entrepreneur or even a doctor, but now I have a set path and I want to go into nursing and become a nurse practitioner.
What's one of the hardest things you've had to deal with, and how has it affected your life?
Definitely seeing things at such of a young age, and it's tough to sometimes cope with that, just because it's a lot to see at this age, at our level of maturity, and at our field of work. It's a lot of very interesting and difficult situations that we sometimes need a lot of counseling on.
How are you handling the stress of senior year?
I'm handling the stress pretty well. I have a good idea of what I want to do for senior projects. I have all A's and B's right now, which is good. I'm staying up to date on any out-of-school work. I have a job. I'm doing Explorers. So I'm doing pretty well for what's on my plate.
Other than doing schoolwork and working and doing other stuff like that, what do you do for fun?
I love mountain biking. That's something I love to do. In the winter, snowboarding, hiking, definitely. Anything that's really outdoorsy. Sometimes I'll do hunting or fishing. Mostly it's mountain biking and hiking.